Mike Cohen has a heartfelt story to share with all of us after battling cancer for many years and most recently suffering from a heart attack. Mike's story is one of inspiration, resilience, and determination to live his life to the fullest and to give back to the world along the way. As a cancer survivor in 2012, Mike bicycled 3,168 miles across America from San Diego, California to Long Island to show what's possible even in the worst of life circumstances. Then, after suffering from a heart attack and receiving a heart transplant from a man who died in active duty while serving in the US military, Mike was determined to meet his donor's family. So in 2019, Mike biked 1,426 miles from San Diego to Jacksonville, Florida. Life has never been quite the same for Mike since surviving cancer and receiving a new heart. But I think it's safe to say it's all been for the better. Mike is just 35 years old, so there's still a lot of road ahead of him to continue telling his inspirational story. So when would you consider that you became an ultracyclist? Was it your first ride across America in 2012? Or did you do
Yeah,
century rides, double century rides before that?
not before. My longest ride before that, before leaving from San Diego to Long Island, was 45 miles. And then training rides started going up to like 55 max. Day one of the ride was 68. Day two of the ride was 79. Day three of the ride was like 88. And then we just started piling on the miles. And during that ride was when I had my first centuries. And yeah, you never forget your first centuries.
Definitely. Well, I always think, for stories like yours and even mine, honestly, if you start that way, I mean, it's all downhill from there, right? I mean, what can't you do?
Great. 100%.
Now, when you're training, Mike, are you training by time or by distance, like other metric?
For now, it's actually just how I feel, meaning like um, I I established a base. So like I got back on the bike in April of not this year, it's not 2020. Right as the quarantine started, I ended up having to stay with my family because it was just really the safest place for me to be, living with a compromised immune system. So I had agreed upon riding for a friend of mine. He had started he's a huge cyclist. He has a YouTube channel, and he established this concept of 25 miles for justice. So I decided to commit to 25 days of 25 miles a day, and to just make that my goal to kind of contribute in the best way that I can. And so once I got into that, I realized that I had established a really solid base of approximately 30 miles for my rides. And I'm like, okay, well, let's see what else I could do.
Now, Mike, couple fun questions. Wondering, what is your favorite ride snack and ride hydration? What do you like eating?
Ooh,
Like,
ride snack. I would say it's between. I really like Nature's bakery bars, the strawberry ones.
hmm.
I like Cliff Bar used to have these little peanut butter and date snacks. They stopped making them, which is really disappointing. Um, I like having cookies, kind of taking a page out of Phil Guyman's book. Yeah, I would say between cookies and like some sort of wheat granola bar with some sort of fruit. I don't like going too crazy just because I've noticed my stomach kind of gets a little wonky here and there.
So 2017, you had a heart attack.
Mhm.
That was after your first bike ride across America in 2012. So you'd
Correct.
actually done that already. So it just goes to show kind of the rebound that you were able to have, how you're
Correct.
able to overcome as a cancer survivor. You were
hmm
able to do something incredible. And then even years after that, you had a heart attack.
hmm
Tell me about what happened there, how you ended up getting the heart that you have now, and then what inspired you to do the other bike ride across America in 2019 to meet the family of your donor.
Yeah. So 2017, I just got home from work and I was making some food, and after I ate, I just started feeling this extreme pain in the left part of my jaw that I've never had recognized before. I had a shooting pain in the left part of my arm, and I had tightness in my chest, like really, really bad tightness.
Check out our website for a full list of episodes, our YouTube video library, and of course, follow us on Facebook to get the latest and greatest straight to your feed. And if you're on the go, be sure to download our audio episodes from your favorite podcast platform, including Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Google Podcasts. Until next episode, Ultra Family, keep spinning Ultra.